Hey. Welcome back to Podcast by MrB, your cozy place to learn easy English and improve your life at the same time.
Simple English, real life, every day. That's us.
And today, my friend, we have a big problem.
Ooh, a problem. What problem?
The problem is inside your head.
Mr. B, that sounds scary already.
No, it's not scary. It's a very normal problem. Many people have it. Maybe you have it too.
Okay. Tell everyone what it is.
The problem is this. You think and think and think, but you don't talk.
Wait, I know this problem. I have this problem.
You? Anna? You talk all the time.
In my language, yes, but in English, sometimes my brain says, stop, don't talk.
Exactly. That's our topic today. Overthinking. When you think too much before you speak.
And today, we help you stop overthinking and start talking.
So relax. Get your coffee or your tea or your rice. I don't know what you're eating right now.
Mr. B.
I'm serious. Just relax. This is not a boring lesson. This is two friends talking.
Real talk, real English. Let's go.
Anna, can I tell you something funny before we start?
Please tell me.
So this morning, someone sent me a message in English, and I answered right away. No thinking, no checking, just send.
Wait, you? Mr. B, the king of checking every word 3 times?
I know. Usually I type, I delete, I type again, but today I just answered. And you know what? It felt so good.
That's amazing. See, this is exactly our topic today.
Nodding, exactly. Because our brains love to check and check and check again. But sometimes we just need to send it.
Not perfect, just real.
Not perfect, just real. I love that. Okay, Anna, let me tell you a story. Real story. Very embarrassing.
Oh, I love embarrassing stories. Go.
So one time, I go to a coffee shop. A new one. Very fancy.
Fancy coffee shop, okay.
And before I go inside, I practice my sentence in my head many times. Hello, can I have 1 iced coffee, please?
That's a good sentence. Simple, clear.
I know, but then I walk inside, the person says, "Hi, welcome. What can I get for you today?"
And then?
And then my brain just stopped, like a phone with no battery.
No.
Yes, I forgot everything. My perfect sentence, gone. I just say, coffee, ice, big.
Coffee, ice, big. Like a caveman.
Like a caveman, yes. But you know what? The lady understood me. She smiled and she made my coffee.
See, it worked. Maybe not perfect, but it worked.
Yeah, but after that, I walked outside and thought, Mr. B, you studied English for years. Why can't you say one easy sentence?
I know that feeling so well.
Okay, your turn. Tell me your story.
Okay, so mine is from work. I was in an online meeting.
Online meeting, okay, very scary already.
Very scary. So everyone is talking, and I have a good idea, a really good idea.
Nice. What was it?
It doesn't matter. But in my head, I made the perfect sentence. Perfect grammar, nice words, everything.
I see where this is going.
And then my manager says, Anna, do you have any thoughts? And my heart, boom, 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 so fast.
Like a drum.
Like a drum. And I open my mouth and I say, yes, I agree.
That's it? Just, I agree?
That's it. My beautiful, perfect idea. And I only said, I agree. Nothing else.
Oh, Anna, I know this so well. After the meeting, you probably thought,
why didn't I just say it? Yes, exactly that.
See, listeners, this happens to everyone. Even Anna, even me. It's not about bad English.
No, it's not about bad English. My English was fine in my head.
The real problem is something else.
So, Mr. B, why does this happen? Why does our brain do this?
I think it's fear. Fear of making a mistake.
Yes, fear that someone will think, oh, their English is not good.
Even if nobody says it, your brain says it to you.
Oh, I remember one time in school. I answered a question in English and I made one small mistake.
Uh-oh.
And two students laughed, just a little laugh. But after that day,
You didn't want to talk in English class anymore.
exactly. For maybe one full year, I stayed quiet in that class.
One small laugh, one big silence.
Yes. And I think many of our listeners have a story like this too. A teacher, a friend, a family member.
Hey, if this is you listening right now, it's okay. That story is in the past. Today is a new day.
And there's another thing too, perfectionism.
Ah, my old friend, perfectionism.
It's when you think, if it's not perfect, I won't say it.
So you wait and wait for the perfect sentence.
And then the moment is gone. The conversation moved to something else.
It's like waiting for the perfect bus. No, not this one, not this one. And soon, no more buses.
And you're still standing at the bus stop alone.
Alone with your perfect sentence and nobody to say it to. Okay, but here's the good news. We can fix this today, right now.
Yes, let's give everyone some easy tools.
Tool number 1, use small sentences, not big fancy sentences.
So instead of thinking, I have always wanted to improve my English communication skills,
Way too long.
just say, I want to speak better English. Same idea, much easier.
You're not writing a book, you're just talking to a person.
Tool number 2, use reaction words.
What's that?
Small words like, really? Wow. Oh no. That's nice. They're easy and they give your brain time to think.
Oh, really? That's nice. See, I said something and I didn't even think hard.
See, it works.
Tool number 3, have some ready phrases, sentences you practice a lot so they're automatic.
Like, sorry, can you say that again? Or, can I ask a quick question?
You don't need 100 phrases, even 5 phrases can help so much.
And tool number 4, practice in low-pressure moments.
What do you mean, low pressure?
I mean, relaxed, not stressful. No test, no grades, nobody watching you.
Like what? An example.
Like, talk to yourself while you cook. Now I cut the vegetables. Now I'm hungry.
I actually do that. I talk to my dog in English sometimes.
Does your dog understand?
No, but he listens very kindly.
That's still practice. Or you can talk to your mirror. Say one sentence about your day.
The mirror never laughs at your accent.
Never. So start small, start relaxed, and slowly it gets easier in real conversations too.
And remember this, everyone. A small, simple sentence out loud is always better than a perfect sentence hiding in your head.
Say that again, Anna. That's a good one.
A simple sentence out loud is better than a perfect sentence in your head.
Perfect.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Yes. Think about this question with us.
What is one situation where you stay quiet even when you have something to say?
Maybe it's a meeting, maybe it's a coffee shop, maybe it's talking to a new friend.
There's no wrong answer. Just notice it. That's the first step.
Okay, second question. A fun one. What is one English sentence you want to say more, but you're scared to say it?
Maybe write it in the comments. I'm your name from your country, and the sentence I want to say more is...
Yes, finish that sentence for us. We read every single comment.
Every single one. It helps us know you, and it's great practice for you, too. Writing is talking, just with your fingers.
Talking with your fingers. I like that.
Okay, Anna, time for our word tour.
Yes, let's slow down and learn some words from today.
Word number 1, overthink.
This means you think too much about something, so much that it becomes a problem.
Example, I wanted to text my friend back, but I overthink every word, so I don't send anything.
Word number 2, freeze.
When something stops suddenly, like ice, your body doesn't move, your mouth doesn't talk.
Example, the teacher asked me a question and I just freeze. No words came out.
Word number 3, mistake.
A mistake is a small error, something not correct.
Example, it's okay to make a mistake when you speak. Mistakes help you learn.
Word number 4, brave.
Brave means you do something even when you feel scared.
Example, it's brave to speak English even if your grammar is not perfect.
Word number 5, practice.
To practice something many times so it becomes easier.
Example, I practice English every day, even just 5 minutes.
And the last word, real.
Real means true, not fake, not perfect, just true and honest.
Example, I don't want perfect English, I want real English, real conversation with real people.
And a small bonus word, low pressure.
This means relaxed, not stressful. No test, no grades, nobody judging you.
Example, talking to my mirror is low pressure. Nobody is watching me, so I don't feel scared.
I use that phrase a lot with my students.
So today's words, overthink, freeze, mistake, brave, practice, real, and low pressure.
7 words, and now they're yours.
Okay, now let's do say it better.
Yes, our favorite part.
This is where we take a simple sentence and we make it sound more natural.
Okay, here's one. I am scared to talk English.
Better, I feel nervous speaking English, but I'm working on it.
Ooh, I'm working on it sounds so natural.
Your turn. Give me a basic sentence.
My English is not good.
Say it better. My English is still improving. Or, my English is a work in progress.
I like work in progress. It sounds more positive.
One more. I don't know what to say.
Better, give me a second, I'm thinking. That gives you time, and it still sounds natural. Okay, last one. Sorry, my English is bad.
Say it better. Sorry, English isn't my first language, so please be patient with me. That sounds confident, not sorry.
Yes, you're not apologizing for existing, you're just giving context.
See? Small changes, but it sounds so much more like a real speaker.
And it feels better too, right? More confident.
Exactly. Try these today. Use them in a real conversation, even a small one. Okay, Anna, let's give everyone a small challenge before we go.
Yes, a tiny challenge, easy for everyone.
Today, say one real sentence in English. Just one.
It can be to a friend, to your mirror, or even a voice message to yourself.
Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just pick a small moment and say something.
Maybe, I feel nervous, but I want to speak more English. That's already brave.
And remember, everyone, your English is not broken, it's just under construction.
I love that. Under construction. Still building, still growing.
So today, stop thinking so much and start talking, even a little bit.
One small sentence. That's all we're asking.
Okay, that's our episode for today.
If this episode helped you, please like this video and subscribe to Podcast by Mr. B.
And leave a comment below. Tell us what's one English sentence you want to say more.
We read every single comment, and honestly, it makes us so happy to hear from you.
Share this episode with a friend too. Maybe you can practice speaking together.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Keep practicing, keep talking, even if it's just one small sentence a day.
This was Podcast by Mr. B.
Simple English, real life, every day.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Take care.